Ham Tech, welcome back to my unboxing of the Blackview BV4800 SE model. Let's get it out of the box. Now this came in at such a bargain price. It was £109 next day delivery from Amazon, which I think for what this device does is an absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. Also, it's Android 15, so it's got the latest version of Android. So it says here with the warranty card, you normally get a year, but you can extend it by just emailing support, which I will do. It always comes in this nice sort of yellow classic look that we get. Just under here, it's got like a misty cover. And one of the reasons I personally got this device was because I am a ham radio operator and I was looking for a PTT. And it's just hidden underneath there. So let's get this covering off. It's a 6.5-inch screen, so it's a nice, you know, this is a big screen. You can watch your movies on this, play your games, all that kind of stuff. And it's actually it's a lot thinner than I was expecting, the thickness there. And the camera is 8 megapixel front, and 60 megapixel rear camera there. Got this multiple lens there. And it's fully waterproof as well, IP68, 69. They say you could literally sort of go swimming with this thing, but I'm not sure about that. But anyway, I mean, I don't know how they are able to do these for £109 delivered as well. I just literally don't understand it at all, how they're able to do that. So 3 SIM cards, then of course USB-C, standard sort of thing nowadays. USB-C charging. You can see it just there, USB-C. You've got your power button there, volume up and down. It does have reverse charging as well. It's completely ruggedized, but not too ruggedized. You know, sometimes they make a rugged phone and it's just too much. This is still going to look fine if you're having a conversation with someone. You're not going to feel my phone is you know, it's not good looking. This is a nice looking device, and the way they've done the PTT orange like that is excellent. On the front there, it's just showing us that we've got the size of the screen, the front and rear camera, 5100 milliamp hour battery, and normal 64 GB internal storage. And NFC means you can put this next to your other Android device and transfer everything wirelessly. Let's just see what's in the box. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you've got a good quality data and charging lead, and we've got the UK adapter, which slips in and it's very compact like that. Perfect. Inside this box we've got the SIM removal tool. To get it open, just sort of, if you don't want to rip it, you just squeeze it like that and it comes out. And then we're going to have our instruction manual, which is going to be vast, but you know, it's going to be lots of videos showing these. Just look, if you can't find many for Blackview 4800, there's going to be many Android 15 tutorials, and that's going to cover you quite well as well. So let's just peel this off here. Now we do need to remember that this is a £110 item, and if you bought an Android phone from Samsung, you know, you'd be looking at £600-700. So we always got to bear that in mind. Looks like it has got a screen protector on there already. Quite reflective there. So let's hold down this button here. There's a buzz there, so you've got that sort of built-in buzzer. Blackview Android. Let this fire up. And I always just log, the first thing I tend to do is just log in my Chrome account, my Google account. That way it sort of remembers quite a lot of what I do every day as well. The anti-drop, it's got anti-drop features on this device as well. And it's an octa-core Unisoc T615 processor. So we're just going to go through and log in. Then we're going to start adding some of my favorite apps. Of course, connect your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, you can Bluetooth your earbuds, all that kind of stuff. Of course you can, just like you can with any other phone. Right, we get to the sort of beginning screen. I have added a few apps just using the Play Store, logged in. And another thing that I think you could do is update the device. Just swipe down like so and go into there's right at the bottom, there's a little settings cog. Tap that, go up until you see system. Okay, like that. And then I've already started it, system update. And look, it says available and it's already done it, and I'm going to just restart now. Next, we'll put the SIM card in. And it does have a screen protector already on it. It's quite a thin one. But remember, this glass is designed to take a hammering. Wow, I didn't add that. That's the one that came standard. I've already added a lock to it. So let's get the SIM card. And I started testing the cameras. I'll probably go outside, and yeah, it's me. Okay, got it. And then just reverse, so it's 8 megapixel, and then, well, it's not, if we just do that, look, you can see it's completely usable. It's not to the standard that I would get on my Galaxy 24, but it's still very good, and you've got lots of options here. There's a whole learning curve just to the camera side. So let's just swipe. How are we going to go back on this? Oh yeah, swipe up then back. We've chosen the gesture where you have the arrows at the bottom here. So you got back. If you press that, it goes into small tiles that you can get rid of. So the way we did that, we just went into set down. It does give you the option on startup. So when you go down, go to settings. Of course, you've got Bluetooth, etc. Let's go back, swipe down. Where's my settings gone? It was at the bottom before, but now with the update, it's up here. Settings. Just try and get this dimmer. I did set the black background. You could actually have white background if you want. So we go to gestures and keys. Is that, yeah, it's all changed now. Gesture. You've got your side key functions, and you can set, I put the one click as open PTT, but you've got long and short press. You've got a smart window here. I'll do that. I think you can swipe in. Virtual keys. Gesture navigation is when you're sort of swiping here, there. But I've put in on screen 3 navigation. That's the one I prefer. It's just what I'm used to, but you know, I'm an older guy. But you know, being able to swipe across and that. You can do the back and select enter and all that just by swiping. You can see mine's quite bright, so you can do auto, but dim it down just for making this video. So on the side, it does actually hold 3 SIM cards. Now, I always wonder why they have so many on these devices, because in the UK we tend to just have 1 or 2. So if we just have a look here, so we can get some focus. So there's a SIM card underneath this rubber that you just pull backwards. And you poke in this gap here and hold. Okay. Push. And then it pops out. Okay. And you get this sort of scoop to pull it out. So I think that's probably the most annoying thing that I've found about this device. But look, you know, you pull it out, and it holds all these. Right. So just to show you again, with the key you poke in to poke it out, and then with this, I'm trying to keep in camera here, poke that in the hole to get it out. Then you've got this little spade and you pull it out, okay? And yeah, it comes out. You need to get it the right way around, okay? Seems crucial. So that you've got the underneath is like that. There's the top. Okay, so let's get it in there. So I would say turn the phone upside down so that the SIM card, when it's in, it can't fall out that way, and then go to slide it in. Now if it doesn't go in easily, you don't want it popping out, then start again. That's what I would say. And then just gradually, it should go in easy. So mine's going in now. Yeah, that's gone in quite easy. See if we get a message. When you put your password in, the enter is this forward arrow here, this one here. And I'm just gonna, I don't know why that's all about easy sharing. But straight away, the original screen was like that. We're still not seeing my phone SIM, although I did put it in there. Let's just go to settings and see if it's possible I didn't put it in there very well. SIM card. Yeah, it hasn't detected it, so I'm going to do that again. Actually, no, tell a lie. There it is there. So it is there. Not sure why it's not getting any signal at the moment. But hey, let me keep playing with that. But we did, it's just starting to get a signal now. I just saw that it was a very weak signal, but it did show up there. When you swipe down, you get all these items you can select. You've got mobile data, Bluetooth, flashlight, which is quite bright. Wi-Fi, of course, just hold that to set a new one. Screenshot ring, hotspot, so yes, you can share your Wi-Fi. Screen recorder, night lights, you just tap that to record screen. You get selections for audio, quick share, data saver. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can add more functions to that as well. So as I said, you start off like this, and I've added a couple of bits, as you can tell. You've definitely got the Play Store, no problem with having the Play Store. You swipe up, you start to see all the other ones, and many of these were included. Most of them were included. I've added about 5 ham radio type geeky stuff. Child mode, and you've got clock for setting your alarm, nice and easy. Just turn it on. Camera front and back, contacts, easy share. I've never used that. Find your phone, Gmail. I've added Facebook, Google Drive. I've added a nice GPS one there, so I like seeing the GPS. See if anything comes in. We need to get a fix first. Nothing at the moment. We'll go outside and try that one. Normally there's a toolbox, isn't there, on these type of devices. Tool bag, there it is there. So then you start to get things like compass. Torch, of course, and you can change the brightness. We had them in school. Mirror. Okay, hello. In my crazy shack. Alarm, magnifier, picture hanging, and plumb knob. Yeah, so all the classic phone type tools. WPS Office, not use that. So something if we go now to, let's just quickly go outside and show you the camera. It's really hard to film a camera, but look, you can see that's the video mode. My dog's there in the background. Put some record on. Just tap that to record. And go in the bright sunlight. Like so. Play it back. That's playing back now. To record. And go in the bright sunlight. Speaker there. Like so. Sounds fine. Play it back. Yeah, happy with that. Then just the normal camera shots there. There you go. There's a vast array of settings within the camera. Right, now we're just checking my YouTube video. My other one, the speaker sounds more distorted.
Let's clear away, go out.
And that's one of the videos I made. And
I don't fancy it.
so I wonder if this has had other hardware. Volume down. Well, I don't know how I managed to dim the screen. Meters.
because we
It
have
must
got
have
a
like
long
an
wire
auto
for
dim, but
40
look, I
meters
mean, it
there,
sounds fine.
40 meters.
It's only one speaker.
It's on
I've
straight
got
to
another
LSB.
one here, which is
Tune.
the Ulefone. Look at the speaker on that. That's amazing.
Go back
But
to volume.
remember, £109 delivered. So yeah, playback videos, watching movies, that's all fine. You know, from a usability point of view, it's fast. I'm not feeling any difference in speed compared to my modern, like I said, I've got a Galaxy 24. So I think for a budget phone, you know, if you want to, because we've all got our favourite phone that we use all the time. But sometimes you're going somewhere, you might be going camping, hiking, and you don't want to take your £1,000 iPhone. So it's taking something like this, it's gonna work completely fine for you. The only thing I'll say is that I feel like the signal should be a bit stronger, and I'm going to tinker around, have a look at it for the 3G, 4G, 5G. I just feel like it should be a little bit stronger. But the Wi-Fi signal's good, and the Bluetooth I'm going to test in a second. So now I've set one of the shortcut buttons to use Zello. So if we just press it, it should bring Zello to the foreground. Then I'm going to log in my account, and you'll see that as I type, it's very responsive, and you can scan QR codes and things like that. Just sign into Zello. First time since I've had it, so continue. Usually I use network radios now. Remember, I'm a ham operator, and so I use network radios, but that's all bringing in all the logos are all coming in quite fast. Go to one of the channels that I like to use. Let's go here, channel, and I like to say 03. You can tap the screen. Let's just test the PTT. So because I'm a ham operator, we use like call signs and things, quite geeky, but let's not working yet. So what we'll do is go 3 dots, options, and then we can set our PTT. They've actually changed the layout a bit. Anyway, settings, PTT, and then we're going to add, and then you press it, and then you back out. Hamtech test, Hamtech test. Now remember, I'm speaking from a distance, so it might not be clear. There you are, someone there straight away. And I've got my my Bluetooth device here, which I'm just turning on. That's this thing here. I'm just going to see if it picks it up. So let's go down, Bluetooth. Yeah, it's picked it up very quickly as well. B01 should beep when it pairs. With a bit of luck, come on, beep. Get the volume up. Want it to pair, come on. Right, so turn that on, pair. Right, that's paired. So that means I can sort of lean back now and reply to that place. Hopefully it'll pick up the PTT that is part of this device. No, it's not, unfortunately. That's a shame. Let's try the thing. It'll do the side one. Let's try this. We'll go like that. Now I know you can end the video now if you want, if this isn't your thing anymore. Settings, push to talk, add. I'm pressing. No, it's not working, so I'm gonna have to work on the settings of the Bluetooth, but otherwise, yeah, you received me okay. Hamtech M0FXB. It says here it's selecting Bluetooth, so it's actually picking up my audio from this. Oh, I don't want to butt into your net. Is your net on? Is it? No, we're later than that, aren't we? Oh, thanks. I'm just sort of testing a rugged smartphone. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Carrie's ball one. I think it's a different model to the one you're testing. It's loud and clear. The audio quality is very good.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm coming in via the B01. Let me turn it off and try again. Right, I'm just going to pick up the device. And so that's without the B01.
Yeah, audio quality is different, but still good.
Okay, that's enough for this video. Bye for now.